Hi Aquarius, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to your February mid-month reading. I hope all is well. Hope you enjoyed your Valentine's Day weekend. I'll just start really quickly. When I was meditating on your energy, I just saw like rough waves. I feel like someone is like kind of overwhelmed by their emotions. I feel like something just hit someone all at once. Someone's feeling a lot of emotions right now, and I think they're trying to get a hold of it. All right, let's get started. I come to you humbly, thanking you for your divine guidance. Oh. I come to you humbly, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Aquarius Collective need to know for the second half of February? What is it that they need to know? Okay, we have be of service. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, and focus on success. All right, some of you guys, I feel like if you're feeling a lot of emotions or if you're feeling like a lot of pain, it might be best to transmute this energy into something productive. Or some of you guys might realize that already and you're doing so. All right, this can be, an example of this would be, you having these deep, let's say you feel a heartbreak. And you learned the lesson, or let's say you're dealing with a past, let's say if you dealt with a past trauma and now you're helping others get out of that energy. You're helping others heal. It has that energy here, all right? You might have healed yourself from something and now you're going to show others. You're being led to teach others to do so. That's for some of you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. This is with the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. If this doesn't resonate, feel free to check out your other placements, no problem. Also, I do personal readings, so check out the info box below. You'll see the link there. All right, let's get started. What's going on with the Aquarius Collective for the second half of February? What's going on with Aquarius? All right, so we're starting off with a Tower card. Yeah, something just came crashing down or rushing in, some type of, it might have been an emotional epiphany. We do have the Justice card coming out. It's something that was made right, though. All right, it just might not have been too smooth. It might have thrown you off. All right, we have the Four of Cups. Someone might have realized, hey, I missed out on this opportunity. And it's just like that epiphany, that emotional oh shit moment, is happening. This can be you or your partner, so or your love interest or something. So keep that in mind. We do have the Fool card coming out with the King of Wands. Someone kind of can't move on from this, all right? Someone probably had an opportunity to take a leap of faith and they were playing. That's what I'm getting here, all right? So things are made right. If you're playing, somebody might have been playing with an opportunity, now the opportunity left. All right, and now this person is having this clarification as to what they missed out on or what they were playing with and how the window of opportunity has closed. What's going on? But I'm seeing heavy emotion here, all right? And we do have the Five of Wands. Someone's conflicted. Like, oh my gosh, I messed this up. What do I do now? I feel like they're being tossed in so many different directions. They just don't know how to handle this. They don't know how to handle these emotions. We do have the Nine of Pentacles here, all right? This is the energy of like not wanting to be single or being single and loving it and wanting to be in a relationship. Either way, it's something about not being completely content with their singlehood or relationshiphood, all right? So you figure out where you land with that, all right? Now we do have the Moon card here in reverse coming out. I feel like somebody might have been a little bit being a little bit manipulative, like back to that playing games with the King of Wands and the Moon in reverse here. I feel like somebody was playing games and the universe was like, oh, you're gonna play with this? You're playing with your food? All right, I'm taking your food away. Food being love. The food can be love. It can be a career opportunity. Someone might have taken too long in making a decision, so on and so forth. All right, we do have the Ace of Cups here. All right, so there's a new window of opportunity that's opening up. It might be opening up from this it might be this one opportunity that's reopening, all right, or it could be a brand new one. We do have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so someone's actually getting over this heartbreak, or disappointment when it came to this situation. And it's opening up a new opportunity. So this could be you, that you've experienced someone playing with your emotions and you got over it and now you're moving on. You closed the door on someone and now opened up a new door. Or you could be the one who was playing, you realize that you missed out, and a new opportunity can open up in a process as you learned your lesson. All right, let's get into that Justice card. Why is that Justice card there? Yeah, the Justice came through by cutting it out. That's pretty much it. And now someone's feeling alone. Like, oh my gosh, this is really done? Oh, so I didn't have enough time? Long time. It's a long time coming here. All right, somebody was playing too long. They took too long playing with it. They were playing with their food and not eating it. That's pretty much what's happening. All right, let's see what that Moon card is about. They were scared to take a leap of faith. They were being led to take a leap of faith with someone or with something, and they didn't. All right? They're being too distracted. They're being too petty, and they were being deceptive. They were playing too many games. You have the cat. I mean, not the cat. I was about to say cat and the mouse. But we have the mouse and the snake. All right. So this is, you know, the mouse is food for the snake. So it's pretty interesting that I said that. Playing with their food. All right. They were playing with what they were being given. And yeah. Instead of taking a leap of faith with someone, this is like someone had a real opportunity for a good love coming through. And instead of appreciating it, and they took it for granted, and so the universe cut it out. All right, and now this person is like, oh shit, wait, what? Oh, I thought I was gonna have this food forever, you know. Yeah, but it's going to be there's a leveling up. I feel like it's going to push that person to level up in some way. All right. That might open up a new opportunity with this person. If you already closed the door on this person, you might not want to hear that. But it's different for everyone. So for some of you guys, this realization might open up the door for this person. Open up the door to this person again. Or it might just open up a new door into something better. All right. But I feel like someone's going to be clear about where to go next. Why is that Five of Swords, Five of Wands there? Someone's conflicted about this happiness, all right? This thing that makes them happy. They're still trying to figure out whether to make them happy or not, so on and so forth. I mean, like, I'm not too crazy about this energy. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not so crazy about it. It seems like somebody was playing around and they're still playing. They realize that they messed up. Now they want to open up the door again. Is this like an ex coming back? Jesus Christ. It is Mercury retrograde, right? So that is possible. Why is this Ace of Cups here? They're feeling regret and remorse, okay? They're feeling regret and remorse, but I don't feel like they're... I don't know if they're ready to plan. Like, they're feeling the regret. They're feeling like, okay, I messed this up. I missed out. But I don't know if they're going to make a move. So why are they showing up? Why do they matter? It put them in hermit mode. Yeah, they're thinking. Now it's like, oh, I messed up. All right. Let me try to figure this one out. Who are they to me? How much do I really love them? Do I love them? Do I need them in my life? Like, they're feeling the loss, but they're trying to understand the gravity of the loss right now. All right, let's see. What is it that you're failing to see? All right. What are you failing to see here? What are the blockages? And what is the advice? And we'll do that for both parties and see what's going on here. So let's say it's the masculine energy who was playing with their food. Trying to play games, be deceptive, try to, you know, they knew they had you. So they're like, oh, I'm just going to play with it. I'm just taking it for granted. Let's just say that's a masculine energy. And the one who's being played with is a feminine. Keep in mind, this could be a masculine. The masculine can be a male or female and vice versa. All right. Now, masculine energy who's playing with the food. What are their blockages? We do have the Three of Swords here. Yeah, they're feeling it. Yeah. Okay. They're really feeling it. They're really feeling it. Like, this epiphany for them, it was a really oh shit moment. The waves are like tumultuous, you know, the waves of their emotions are tumultuous. They didn't realize until it got cut out of their lives, then they realized the gravity of who you were to them. And now they're just like in their feelings. Wow, okay. And what are they failing to see? That King of Wands coming out again. They're failing to see that the way they move is not conducive for this type of connection. The gift of love that the universe was trying to give them, they would have to change their whole perspective. Now, the King of Wands came out in reverse earlier, and it seems as if that was the energy that pushed someone away. This energy of being in and out, maybe being impulsive, maybe kind of being a player, you know, that type of energy, not really committing. This King of Wands can kind of like be fiery in the beginning, but not be as committal as the King of Pentacles is, you know. They're failing to see that their energy actually pushed it away. They know that they got cut out, but they're trying to figure out why, and that's why they're in hermit mode now. What's advice? The advice is to stop juggling and to make a decision. Either you're in or you're out. You can't juggle anymore. You can't juggle in between two worlds, because if it seems as if the window of opportunity, they might get another chance here. The window of opportunity might open back up again. And when that happens, if they do the same thing again and they didn't learn their lesson, it will probably close for good. I feel like they might get another chance. They might come again, you know, and I just hope that the advice for them is to make sure they come correct. If this is you, then that's your advice here, okay? All right, now for the feminine energy, what are their blockages? Page of Swords, there's a new perspective to be had. I feel like it's time to focus on success. All right? I feel like this has a fresh new energy here with this Page of Swords. I feel like it's time for you to focus on what you want to study in life. You know, this shifted a perspective in you, okay? And it's time to embody that and continue with that. So when they come back, don't allow them to revert. Allow them to revert your energy back to whatever it is that you were doing before. I feel like with the universe cutting this out of your life, you were empowered. All right, you're looking ahead to a hopeful new future. Now they have to meet you where you're at now. All right? So keep that in mind. What are they failing to see? That's a lot. The Queen of Swords came out in reverse, though. Healing, okay? The healing that needs to be done. Magician card, wow. It's time for you to step into your power. There's some healing that needs to be done so you can accept this love. All right, so this person, let's say girl loves boy. Boy pushed girl away. Girl doesn't realize that her actions actually enabled the boy's toxic behavior. In the next round, the boy needs to understand how they're being toxic, and the girl needs to understand how she enables the boy's toxic behavior. Both parties need to be held accountable for how this played out. There's not one bad guy in this situation. There's not one good guy in this situation. Both parties had a lesson to learn here. There's some healing to be gained, so that moving forward, when this opportunity of love with this Ace of Cups, when this opportunity of love, this window opens up again, whether it's with them or with someone else, you're making sure that you know how to move appropriately and in a healthy manner so that you can attract healthy behaviors and healthy relationships moving forward. That is what the feminine energy is failing to see. And I think that is the beginning of this new perspective that's coming about. With this Page of Swords, it's about studying. Maybe it's time to study yourself. Study why you've dealt with this type of toxic behavior for so long, because it does seem like it was a long time coming. All right. What's the advice for the feminine energy? What's the advice for the feminine? All right. Yeah, it does seem like there's going to be a reconciliation. Six of Cups. I do feel like this window of opportunity might be coming through via this person. This person might be coming back. Hopefully they learned their lesson. There does seem to be, let's see, hold on. More advice here. There seems to be some blockages here, but your intuition is going to guide you here. It's going to help you navigate this. All right. It's time to go above your usual patterns, your usual behavioral patterns here, your usual mental patterns, and follow your intuition in how to navigate this energy. For example, if you're used to being a certain way, behaving a certain way with this person, if you're used to them taking control and you're used to taking a back seat, for example, all right, it's when they come back, do not go back into the same pattern. Your intuition is going to show you how to treat this situation to get a better result, or to get whatever it is that you need to get from this. Whether it's a new relationship or a reconciliation of a relationship in a healthier way, or if it's just healing and closure, whatever it is, do not revert back to who you were. Do not revert back to the dynamic that you guys had. All right? That's very important. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor. Right now, so I did use an example of not taking the lead, of taking the back seat and allowing this person to run amok and dictate the emotions and the waves, the ebb and flow of the relationship. With the Emperor card, it's time for you to control the way it goes. Now, do not step into a shadowy control energy. Use your intuition. Your intuition is going to help guide you in a way that's going to be not controlling, but at least you'll have more of a control of yourself in this dynamic, if that makes sense. Let's get the overall power animal energy. Let's see what the power animal is for the masculine and then the feminine. What's the power animal for the masculine? So like I said, the masculine could be a man or a woman. It's just a person who's playing with their food and they realize that they let their food get away. They might have even been looking at the situation like that, like it was a game. They were playing games and they learned their lesson. They might have learned their lesson. I hope they learned. Now, let's see. What's the power animal for the masculine? Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. All right. They had their own toxic patterns, and it stemmed from some old way of being. We have set healthy boundaries. It probably stemmed from like a, it was a coping mechanism. All right. But that coping mechanism, it stopped them from getting the love that they always wanted. And they realize that now. All right. So instead of, being a player type so that you don't get hurt, maybe it's time to learn how to set healthy boundaries. All right. So that you can, have a healthy balance emotionally in the situation. When people play around with someone and they want to have the upper hand all the time, it's usually because they don't want to get caught up and get taken advantage of and all that. And if anybody is being taken advantage of, it's because they don't know how to set boundaries here. They allow someone to go too far with using the love to take advantage of the person. So they probably had an experience with that before. And now it taught them as a coping mechanism, oh, I'm going to have the upper hand moving forward. And that just forced them. That pushed them into another toxic pattern just based on like not healing. So they have to do some healing so that they can accept this love. Hopefully, it does seem like it pushed them in hermit mode. Hopefully they do address this. But that's the advice. Learn how to set healthy boundaries so you don't have to be a complete douchebag and a player, right? So when a real thing comes your way, you're not throwing it away. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery, okay? So it was a test for them. They failed. They failed the test and they didn't realize. They were so blinded, but it was a lesson for them. It was a lesson for them, all right? They didn't realize what they were doing. And it had to play out this way so they could learn. What about the feminine energy? What's the advice here? Antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. I feel like the feminine energy has such a hopeful mentality right now. They're like looking ahead. They have a fresh new perspective on the world. They know what they want. They know what they deserve. You know, at least they're getting there. This person has to catch up. Don't let them push you back. Don't let them set you back. Do not let them make you revert back to your old ways of being, the old dynamic, all right? They are going to have to catch up with you if they want you this time around, all right? Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, you're going through a transformation. I feel it's very lighthearted energy on the feminine's end. Don't let them bring you down. Either they're going to meet you at your vibration, they're going to meet you with your new found self-love, your new demands, or they're not going to be there at all. And that needs to be the energy, all right? Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. And I feel like the plan is to make this make this person jump out of their old ways of being if they really want you. You know, this pursuit of you might trigger them to heal, because they were in a cycle and they didn't realize how they were doing this and that to people, or they didn't care, whatever the case. They were doing it out of hurt. They were doing it out of hurt, and now they realize, okay, I did this to the wrong person this time around, and it was a huge lesson for them, and now they're just completely in their feelings. They're feeling so shitty about it. Like, wow, okay, this was the wrong person to do it to. I messed up on a good thing. I really messed up a good thing this time. Let them do their healing. Make sure that they healed. Give them the third degree, you know, just ask the questions that you need to ask to make sure that they are on your level. Do not let them bring you back into that dynamic, because it wasn't healthy for either one of you guys. It'll be a disservice if you do that. It'll be a disservice to both of you guys if you allow that same dynamic to continue. It has to be new. It has to be new this time around. All right. All right, Aquarius, I hope this resonated with you. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Also add me on IG. That is Tarot and Heal. Definitely check out the info box below. I do personal, career, and love readings. Until we meet again for the March reading. Peace.